Hey YouTube, welcome back to the channel. We are going to look at both a property tour for a home for sale and also a castle because the home for sale is a castle. Because of course. This is from Philip Wells Real Estate, and the title for their video is Inside a $32 million castle for sale in Scotland, gardens, hunting grounds, and 4 miles of coastline, because of course. Only 32 million, guys. I will link their video in the description of this video, along with links over to Patreon, how you could support the channel here on YouTube, as well as my new Sports React channel, all feature cricket, rugby, what have you videos. They'll be there. No longer going to be on this channel. So if you have not done so, go to the link in the description, go subscribe to the channel, go check it out, and let's start this video.
I toured a $32 million castle in Scotland, with 3 grand entertaining rooms, 2 walled gardens, 4 miles of coastline, its own river, hunting grounds, all in all, 28,500 acres. We had 48 hours to tour it. We're going to show you as much as we can.
It took you 2 days. That's wild.
Welcome to Dunbeath Castle. This majestic castle was first constructed in 1428 by the Earl of Caithness. Now this whole county is named after Caithness, and for good reason. It's on the ocean. It sits on 4 miles of coastline and 28,500 acres. It encompasses an entire river system, 12.5 miles, known as the Dunbeath Water. There's fishing opportunities here, hunting, recreation. This is a fantastic property and a piece of Scottish history.
I'd like to thank Evelyn Channing and Luke French at Savills for the opportunity to tour their listing of this breathtaking estate.
This is crazy.
The approach to Dunbeath Castle is known as one of the most dramatic approaches.
Can you imagine having an estate? Having a home that requires a map to get around the grounds, the yard? That's crazy. Crazy.
Residents in the world. The 3/4 mile long drive is straight as an arrow, and it takes you directly between the walls of the north and the south gardens, keeping the stunning castle in sight at all times. As we drove down the drive, the anticipation was intense. We were about to enter the castle for the first time.
Dunbeath Castle. Look at that door.
One of the most fantastic rooms in Dunbeath Castle. This formal drawing room is probably one of the most grand rooms I've ever seen in my entire real estate career.
Look at the
We have
ceiling.
13-foot, 9-inch ceilings. We are 29 feet long by 22 feet wide. The scope and feeling of this room is just out of this world. We have this bay window here, a portrait window over here, and Tommy, if you follow me around here, we have my favorite piece of all. I'm in the turret. I'm in the turret of the castle. This window is a curved piece of glass, and I can look out over this rocky outcropping here. It's just really stunning. You have to be here. It's such an impressive space. One of my favorite rooms in the castle.
Is that a shipwreck? Or is that just
upper
rock?
gallery. This is just adjacent to the drawing room. This
That furniture.
room has a wood-burning fireplace. We have 2 beautiful windows with window seats, and we have a bar where you can pour your guests a drink just before going in the drawing room. Welcome to the lower gallery. This is just below the upper gallery, and it has lovely wood-burning fireplace, decorative coffered ceilings, and amazing light. You can even see outside of the windows the original defensive wall of the castle.
It's crazy.
Welcome to the formal dining
Look at that wallpaper.
This gorgeous, oversized dining room has seating for 8 comfortably, easily expandable to 12 or even 16. Now we have this gorgeous stone fireplace that's perfectly polished. This is really the dining room of dreams. Welcome to the library. This intimate and cozy space has 4 oversized
bar.
bookcases, a beautiful seating area, and a glorious hearth with a wood-burning fireplace. Now, above the hearth, these are animals that actually inhabit this land. Now, as we come over here near the window, we have what
This
might be my favorite
vase.
seat in the whole property. You have a selection of books to choose from. Tommy, I might sit here a while if that's okay. Go for it, Phil. Welcome to the kitchen. Now this kitchen has a really amazing earthy kind of feel to it. We have an old historic Aga stove, which is a constant source of heat and also great for cooking. We have a oversized wooden island. This thing is huge. You can do so much cooking on here. We have slate flagstone floors and amazing light throughout this kitchen. And this banquette is maybe my favorite. This would be a fantastic place to sit and eat with your family. This kitchen is fantastic.
You know, it's funny. You've got this grand castle, and I understand, like, the kitchens and stuff, those were made for servants and stuff, so they're not going to be, like, grand, unless they've redone it. But, like, just the dish rack, the cupboard back there, the little dining table over in the corner, even the little tablecloth on it. Like this would almost look like, yeah, that's my grandmother's kitchen, which is crazy when there's, what was it, 200 and some miles of ground, like you're in a castle. I'm not knocking it. I would take this any day. This is gorgeous. I love this like rustic country um, feel to it, but it does seem kind of out of place for a castle, doesn't it? At that door.
Welcome to the gardens at Dunbeath Castle.
Oh my God.
Oh man, I found a little secret path here. I want to go down. Okay, watch out for the thorns.
This reminds me when I was a kid, when we would go to my great grandparents' house, they had a decent sized home and it had a business attached to it that, employed a good amount of people. So we would, when nobody was around, we'd go play in where the pianos were. We'd go into the offices, which is awful. Um, but also outside, there was a line of bushes along where the road was, so that the people in the street or passing by couldn't see like the pretty decent sized yard and the at least the bottom floor, I guess, of the house. And I remember as a kid, we used to get into those bushes and trees and just like monkeys climb from one to the other to the other to the other. You'd come out of there, you'd have like thorns and leaves and everything, branches sticking out of your hair. But that's kind of what this reminds me of, a little on a much larger scale.
I just love this place. I would be here all the time. Tommy, what do you think?
I
Kids,
mean,
kids would love
I'm in
this.
shock. I don't think I've seen a variety of this many plants kind of just hanging out in one place. Like, there's so many different species of flowers and vines and roses. It's overwhelming in the best way. It also
That's
smells. We
crazy.
can't convey
It's
how
like
good
the
it smells,
secret
but
garden.
it's pretty amazing. Wow.
So from here you can get a good view of the castle and the turret on the other side of the garden and just get a feeling for the size. of this really peaceful meditation garden. We can't linger, so let's move on to the next portion of our tour.
What is the little cottage on there? I don't know if they're going to check that. I mean, that's crazy. That's the size. I mean, bigger than like a soccer field or a football field. I mean, it's crazy.
The Dunbeath Estate has its very own river. It runs 12.5 miles long, and it's called the Dunbeath Water. Now, it has some of the best salmon fishing around. Each year, 118 salmon are caught in this very river. Now, imagine you catch your very
I
first
love
Scottish
salmon.
You bring it up to this cabin, you clean it, you fire up the grill, and pretty soon, you're eating some of the best Scottish salmon you've ever had.
Fresh.
20 minutes away from the castle right now, but we've barely scratched the surface of what this property has to offer, and we're barely even into the estate itself. Let's go look at some more cool stuff on the property.
The months of August and September offer the rare privilege and challenge of obtaining a McNab, catching a salmon, a stag, and a brace of grouse within one day between dawn and dusk from a single estate. We confirm from locals that many a McNab have been earned at Dunbeath over the years.
With all this ecological diversity, Dunbeath Estate itself is almost its own nature preserve. Imagine yourself cycling, hiking, sailing, bird watching.
So, if you happen to live in this area, if you've been there, if you've visited, are you allowed to just go onto these grounds and go fishing, go hunting, whatever? Like, is it public? I don't know what it's called, but I know like in some areas over there, like you can just like go onto other people's property as far as like if you're hiking or walking or whatever, which is a little crazy to me as an American where people are, ready to stand on their front porch with a gun if you step foot in their yard. So, you guys will have to let me know how that works over there, please.
The opportunities to enjoy Dunbeath Estate are almost limitless.
Got the sheep.
We're out on the Scottish moorland right now. We're still on Dunbeath property, and honestly, beyond all these hills is still Dunbeath property. Now, you'll notice the beautiful heather. The ground covering is nice and soft here. The air smells clean and nice. This is a beautiful piece of Scotland. And this is all part of Dunbeath. It's all for sale. So let's just take in.
That view. I mean, that's straight out of a movie, is it not? I mean, I could see that on like Outlander or Lord of the Rings or something. It's gorgeous.
In a moment
Gorgeous.
here to enjoy the beautiful Scottish Highland.
Dunbeath Estate has a productive, in-hand livestock farming enterprise, including 378 acres of silage ground and permanent pasture, and 119 acres of coastline grazing. Most recently, a commercial herd of 70 suckler cattle and a flock of 800 breeding ewes were kept for beef and lamb production at Dunbeath Mains. Dunbeath is a lovely village in southeast Caithness along the Dunbeath Water, just before it enters the sea at Dunbeath Bay.
It's
We stopped at a
beautiful.
local pub and were welcomed by the proprietor and the regulars. We learned that the world-renowned hunting and fishing of the property is fit for a king, literally, as King Charles III has been commonly seen fishing salmon on the estate. If you're driving up Highway A9, you can't help but marvel at the castle perched on the cliff. Who will be Dunbeath's next caretaker? Subscribe to go on more tours with us. And if you had as much fun as we did, give us a like.
That was incredible. 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 Like, I don't even know what else would you possibly want or need that is not on that land? Like, I'm not a hunter. I don't hunt. It would break my heart personally. I love animals. Um, Not that I don't eat meat. I definitely eat meat, but I couldn't do it. I've been vegetarian at different points in my life. My son's a vegetarian, but like I like to fish. I'll eat some fish. I don't know how to personally prepare it, but I'd be willing to learn. But that was just incredible. And then the furniture, the decor, the architecture, the design, the town is gorgeous. Gorgeous. The views are crazy. The garden. I don't know. The garden might be my favorite part. Um, but wow, you guys gotta let me know what your favorite part is. If you've been, like, you have to tell me and let me know like how that works because he talked about it like people are just coming and going as they please. They're fishing and whatever. So, I mean, is that uh, I mean, I guess that's allowed. I don't know. Let me know. Let me know if you know. And don't forget to like, subscribe, share the video, and above all, have an awesome day, guys. Thank you so much for watching.